am Lauren Hovey. I am a senior at ASU, and I'm working here today in the Student Success Department. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
And I have here that your name is Annie. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Just want to make sure that the intake person got everything correct. Sorry, just a little bit off today. Okay. So I have here your basic information, but I just want to hear from you. What is the reason that you're coming in today? How can I help you?
I feel a bit overwhelmed with school, with being my senior year. A lot of emphasis on, it's your senior year. You're graduating in May. You need to get your internship done. You need to work, but you also need to, I like to keep my GPA pretty high, and that just is a lot of stress right now.
Sounds like it's a lot to manage.
Yeah.
Before we get too in depth, I want to make sure that we understand everything here. Of course, everything you say here is between us, unless I'm compelled to release it by a court order, but I don't anticipate that happening. Or if I think that you're a danger to yourself or others, but otherwise, everything you say here is safe. Everything's good, and we're going to see what we can do to help resolve your problem. So you said that you're having some anxiousness about your senior year. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. So do you think you're feeling that more from outside sources or more from inside yourself?
I think probably inside myself that I get too overworked, like I work up myself. I get myself worked up instead of, it's not as big of a deal as I'm a perfectionist. So, it's not as big of a deal as it really is, but I blow it up inside my own head.
I tend to do that as well. So it sounds like you're making things bigger inside your head than they really are.
Yeah, I am pretty dramatic. It's not that big of a deal, but I tend to make, I stress over exams or papers. They have to be, I take them to the writing center. They have to be thoroughly read and reviewed and edited. So that's a big issue for me.
Okay. And what are you doing right now to compel that? You said you go to the writing center currently with your papers.
Yes, I go to the writing center. I come to the library to get all my homework done and study. I usually do that on my off days, but I am not able to come to the library as much as I used to because of the internship. So that to me is giving me anxiety because I used to have more time to study, be familiar with the books and the text I'm supposed to be reading, whereas now I feel like it's kind of cut. I'm not as engaged with the material as I would like to be.
Okay. So it sounds like you're feeling a lot of pressure to take all this information and to really absorb it as well as you want to.
Right.
Okay. And you said on your off days, do you currently, what are your other obligations? Do you have a family? Do you have a job?
I work a part-time job, and then I just school and then my internship. But like I said, I like to be ahead of the game. I like to get the assignments done before time. That way, if I do have any questions, that way it's the last minute to ask the professors, what's going on, what can I fix, things like that.
Okay. And you said that you have a job.
Yes.
How many hours a week do you work?
Currently, I'm working about 17 hours a week.
Okay.
So it's less than part-time.
Okay. How many hours does your internship require?
Well, my internship, typically, through ASU it's 16, but my internship requires 24 a week.
Okay.
So 24 hours, which I'm usually at the library, is now taken away from me and is to my internship.
Okay. And I'm fairly familiar with the social work schedule. So your classes are Tuesdays and Thursdays. How are your other days mapped out? Are there specific days that you work, or what is your schedule?
Well, I work Tuesday, Saturday, and Sunday. Or just kidding. I work Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. But right now, my internship isn't really. I'm still waiting for orientation, so I don't really know the hours that I'm in right now for my internship. So that's kind of up in the air. So that also is giving me anxiety because I don't have a set schedule. My calendar is not necessarily mapped out right now.
Okay. In previous semesters, have you taken more hours or the same amount?
Previously, for the last 2 semesters, I've taken the same amount of hours. I didn't have the internship, but I had the 3 classes.
Mm-hmm.
When I first started at ASU, I only had 2 classes, so that was, I felt like I was on top of the world at that point. But right now, like I said, I'm taking the 3 classes plus the internship, and I think the internship is what's really for me, it's feeling, that's what's making me feel overwhelmed, but there's nothing I can do about it. It comes with, and they're blocked, so you know, you have to take the 3 classes with the internship.
Okay, so it sounds like most of your worries, at least from my perspective, are coming from an uncertainty about the internship. Is that correct?
Yeah, I'm not happy. It's kind of up in the air, like I said. It's not set in stone. The hours could, change. And then not only that, but it's if I do overnights, I'm doing crisis response. So if I do overnights, getting late to class, not having enough time to get here, if there's traffic and whatnot, that not really having my set schedule is kind of putting me or letting me be uneasy about things.
So it seems like you're the kind of person that, similar to myself, you like to have everything set in stone perfectly.
Right.
Okay. Do you think this will resolve itself naturally when you get more specific about the internship, or do you think this is going to be a pattern for future?
I think once I get the hours and they're, those are concrete, then I will be able to manage time just a little bit better, and I'll be able to, create a schedule that I can follow. I'm very consistent, like the same schedule every week. I don't really like change. I don't like, going by, changing every day and doing things like that. Like that's not for me.
Like flying by the seat of
See,
your
yeah,
pants?
that's exactly the word I was looking for. I was like, what's that saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't like that. I'm not just up and go.
So you like predictable.
I like predictability. I like to be able to be consistent and know what agenda I have every day. So I think it will resolve itself once I get, like I said, the schedule for my internship, and I can also become more familiar with, my classes and how they grade and how things of that sort how much time and effort needs to be put into each class.
Okay.
So I think right now it's just being unaware that's freaking me out more than anything.
Mm-hmm.
Is I don't like uncertainty.
Well, it seems like you're already a step ahead because you already know what works for you. So that already helps in figuring out how to tackle this next semester. It seems like you're just going to unfortunately have to wait for the internship
Right.
to pan itself out. And sometimes the waiting can be really difficult as well. But do you think you're going to be okay with balancing your work and the internship and classes? Or do you have something set up for that yet? Because the internship is new this semester. Is that
Right. Well, I can. I was given the option to quit my job and to focus just on school and my internship. So I would like to continue working because it does bring in an income, and I'm not so dependent on my parents. But I can quit if it becomes too much.
Okay. And I know that you said you work 17 hours a week, but where do you work?
I work at a bar.
So at least you
I'm a
can
content
be
waitress. Yeah.
flexible though. So like
Right.
if you need to pick up hours, you could.
I can pick up hours or I can drop hours.
Okay. Well, that's always a good thing too, because you can always work that around your due dates
Right.
and things like that. And it seems like you're really aware of the resources that are available on campus. You mentioned the library. Obviously, you're here today, so you know about the counseling available, and you also know about excuse me, the writing center available to you as well. So that's also really good because some students pay for things on their tuition bill. They don't know that they have all these things available to them. So
Right. It is beneficial.
yeah.
I realize that I do like to utilize the resources that ASU provides.
Okay. And what kind of a support system do you have at home if you start running into difficulties later on in the semester? Do you have friends? Do you have family? Do you have anything besides ASU that could fall back that you could fall back on?
I have my family that I can fall back on. My parents are both really supportive of me going to school and helping me get things figured out. Like I said, if I need to quit my job, I can. They're supportive of that. My friends, not so much. Some go to school, some don't. So sometimes I don't always understand how much time I'm putting into school and why I manage my time the way that I do.
Mm-hmm.
So I often don't see my friends too much, here and there, but it's not always set like I see them every week or what have you.
Well, it takes a lot to manage so many things at once, especially with how demanding your school schedule is. So that's really a good precursor for what social work is going to require of you.
Right. I hear a lot of kids, or a lot of students, I should say, they have no problem managing, their internship and going full-time and working full-time or even working part-time, but I just am too, particular about my GPA and my grades, so I don't really like to fall behind or even become late on an assignment or not have it done. So I think that may be the difference, but I have to stop trying to compare myself to other students and what they're doing and how they're able to, it looks like they can, everything is smooth sailing for them, but.
Right, but you don't know what's going on
Right.
behind the scenes. Well, it's good that you have that perspective too. Sounds like you have your feet on the ground.
Trying.
I'm
I'm trying.
Yeah. But I've also heard that the senior year is the hardest, so if you can handle this, then everything else should be smooth sailing.
Hopefully, yeah. If I can just do this 1 year and be done in May, well, with my bachelor's at least.
So do you think that just being more careful about how you manage each day and maybe having a task that you do each day will help you keep
Yeah,
it?
and I think that once I can create that calendar, once I know my internship hours and I know that sort of thing, then it'll be easier to get that done. But right now, it's just like I said, it's kind of up in the air, and I think that's giving me more anxiety than I know what to do with at this point.
Okay. Well, that's understandable because you have so much, but it sounds like that you know exactly what you need to do. It's just carving out the time, but you really know exactly where to go for the resources. You know pretty much everything. And the best part is you know yourself. You have that self-awareness, which is something that no one else can do for you. So if you already know your weaknesses and how you best study, then you really just need to do some fine-tuning. But I have on here that you have an appointment for next week.
Yes.
So we'll meet and talk again and see what we can do to kind of ease that along some more. Do you know of anything, or do you think that you can do that calendar for yourself before we meet next week?
I'm not sure about that one because I don't know about my schedule still for the internship. I don't know for about another month until, so I'm still kind of up in the air till next week. I mean, well, for the next month, but so next week I don't know. I mean, I can just with like my general classes and like work, but it's really the internship. I think that's really throwing me for a loop because it is 24 hours that I would normally spend for school that I'm giving up.
Okay. Well, just keep in touch with them because sometimes they're not always so quick to get back to you. And then we'll meet, let's see, next Thursday. Does 10 o'clock work for you?
Yes.
Okay. So we'll meet then and at least see where you are and see if there's anything that we can answer about the internship that we don't need your field instructor for. And maybe then we can at least get something carved out so you're not as anxious. And it sounds like you're doing really good. You just need to wait for this dark cloud to kind of resolve itself. But if you need anything, here's my card. You can call or you can make another appointment if you need one sooner than that. But just keep in touch and let me know, and we'll see you next Thursday.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Bye.